Our teachers rose to the occasion after the educational system flipped overnight. Now, with schools closed everywhere for indefinite periods of time, amazing educators everywhere are working harder than ever to maintain some continuity for students. Planning lessons while caring for their own children, overcoming technological barriers, and turning on a dime to try something new when an approach doesn't work, these rock stars continue to impress us. We want to say a big thank you from all of us at Quizlet to all the teachers working so hard to educate our students. Our team wants to help teachers by sharing the creative ways they are keeping the online learning experience going. This video is part of our new series in which we ask educators for their tips on distance and remote learning. This week, we have online teaching tips for you from 9 educators from around the world. Kyle from Henderson, Nevada. His challenge: getting students access to my material who don't have devices or the internet at home. His advice: keep it simple. Stick with what you already know and tweak it for online, or try to learn only one new program or system at a time. Chin up, you've got this. This new normal has taught us all to reevaluate what's really important in educating kids. Don't forget those lessons when we get back to brick-and-mortar education. Anna from Mountain View, California. Her challenge: I miss the daily interaction with my kids every day, and I worry how I will be able to keep the class afloat. Her advice: just take a deep breath and do your best, whatever that means for you. Talk to other teachers and stay engaged with online teacher communities. Kassie from New York, New York. Her challenge: at the end of the day, remote learning takes even more work than preparing for an in-person class. The preparation is exhausting, while many of us are caring for children at home on top of our remote learning responsibilities. My biggest challenge is that I miss my students and my classroom. No piece of technology is going to recreate the energy and sense of community I try to bring to my classroom. I'm giving 110% to try to recreate it, but it's impossible. Her advice: connections and student relationships remain at the top of my priority list during this remote learning stage. My advice is to tap into those. Learning and content will stem from there. My advice to those struggling with incorporating technology: take it one tech tool at a time. Be easy on yourself and your students. We are all thrown into this situation and are dealing with it in our own ways and our own time. We're all in this together. Ditsa from Oilau, Portugal. Her challenge: make sure that every student has access to Wi-Fi or cable. If not, the challenge will be much bigger. Her advice: record video or audio tutorials and use one of the many IT tools available online, like Quizlet. Karolina from Kent, UK. Her challenge: students submitting work, platforms not working, and reliable internet connection. Her advice: have a clear idea of what you want to cover in each session, leaving enough time for students to reflect on what they're learning and to ask you questions. Take one step at a time, focus on one specific tool, and get confident in the use of it before moving to another one. We will overcome this challenge. Latisha from Covina, California. Her challenge: my biggest challenge with remote learning is making sure I plan for periodic moments to walk outside in my backyard during the day, taking time with my family, and addressing all my teachers' needs in a timely manner. Her advice: please reach out and ask for help. Social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter allow educators from across the world to connect and share strategies and resources that are helpful during this time. Many EdTech platforms are also offering assistance through live and recorded webinars, curating resources, and providing free access during our home learning experience. Patricia from Burlingame, California. Her challenge: hands-on labs are not going to happen, but I'm substituting kitchen chemistry. Her advice: keeping consistent classes during normal school hours is key. Students need it. I am holding normal teaching hours as usual through Zoom. Students work in groups and are doing normal learning, so no need to lose any educational time whatsoever. Elise from Potomac, Maryland. Her challenge? Not seeing kids in person. Her advice? Just keep trying. Every day is a new day. This is bigger than all of us. Take it one day at a time. Angie from Los Angeles, California. Her challenge? Making sure the students are engaged and being productive. Her advice? Plan A, B, C, and D. And don't freak out if they don't work out. Right now is not the time for ego and perfectionism, but a time to preserve and protect the relationships we have built with our students. Use the tools they already know. Be flexible and patient with yourself and others, and also with the technology. Trial and error is the name of the game, and that's okay. Key takeaways and summary. First of all, understand that this remote learning situation we've all been thrust into is a trial and error situation for everyone. Give yourself a break and remind yourself that all you can do is your best. Keep it simple. Introduce one activity or resource at a time. There is a wealth of information out there, so go ahead and check out online resources such as Quizlet's blog. Start slow and don't overwhelm yourself. Embrace creativity to find solutions for problems that you face. And understand that sometimes you will fail, and that is totally okay. You've got this. Over to you now.